Buckle up, guys. You are in for a bumpy ride. And no, I'm not just talking about this video quality. I'm taking you guys on a bike ride today. And right now I have you on the handlebars of my bike, and it came out way bumpier than I thought. And these are the usable clips. I took out the worst ones. I have not been on a bike in about 20 years. I think maybe like 3 times in the past 20 years I've ridden a bike, about a block or so maybe. So they say you never forget how to ride a bike, and it is true, but there are a couple times on this trail where I swear it looks like I'm about to drive straight into the trees. It is so wobbly. I don't know how other people do it. Maybe they have like the cameras on their helmets. These last couple videos, I feel like I'm getting better with my editing. Almost every video, I'm learning something new. Even when I accidentally take a clip and I put it in the wrong location, I'm learning how to fix that faster. I'm learning how to move my voiceovers faster so I don't have to redo the whole thing. And with me putting all this time into the videos, I really want to give you guys better picture quality. That's the one thing that is extremely annoying to me now, is to put so many hours into editing. It looks amazing on my phone, and then I watch it on the TV and I'm like, that is blurry, or it's just not crystal clear like what I see on my phone. So I don't know yet if I'm going to upgrade my phone or if I am going to get a digital camera. I don't like to waste money, and I've had digital cameras in the past and I don't use them. And I also don't know if I want to go through that learning curve of transferring the files from my camera to the computer and then learning how to work CapCut on the computer. So that's where I'm leaning towards just getting a better quality phone. But I just bought this phone in November, and I like to keep my phones at least 3 years. And I also am going to refuse to spend more than $600 on a phone. I was working with ChatGPT trying to figure out what's a good quality Android platform phone I could use. And it gave me 2 options, and I looked at them like $1,200. No, not for a phone. So I did find some for $600, which is more than I've ever paid for a phone. But if it means that I can have better picture quality, then I will consider it. But I'm still on the fence about that. I'm not sure what, but just know that that is something down the road. I'm hoping maybe around Christmas I will have made up my mind so I can catch a good Black Friday sale. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, because I really don't know. So despite this poor picture quality of this video, I'm going to just leave it in here because I wanted to have a talk with you guys, and I was trying to decide how to do it, what to title the video, how to go about this. If I was smart, I would have done an outline first, but I know I don't have that face that you can just sit there and stare at for 15, 20, 30 minutes. So I was like, what else can I give these people to look at? And I was like, okay, let's do a bike ride. I've never done this video type before. I know a pretty portion of the bike path. And so I was like, let me take them on this bike ride while I talk. On this channel, I plan to be very transparent about my financial situation. I don't mind telling you guys how much I make per hour, how much I make per year, how much I have invested, how much debt I have. I want to be transparent with you guys, because with being frugal, one of the things that I like to know before I do an activity is how much is it going to cost. I need to plan that into my budget. Or if I'm watching someone show me, something new they just bought, I want to know how much does it cost so I can know whether or not it's something that I can actually attain to. So when I thought about putting the word frugal in the title of this video, that started me down a whole rabbit hole. I'm like, can I really call myself frugal if I'm not living with the bare minimum? For example, I just did that Arizona vacation. I posted the amount that I spent. I spent $5,000 on the vacation when I could have done it for less. So is that really frugal? I'm about to do another vacation here in a month, and it's like, is that frugal to do 2 vacations in 1 year? And it got me thinking that frugality really, it's relative. It's relative to what you're used to, what you could spend versus what you actually do spend. And so for you guys to know whether or not I'm even worth listening to, I feel like it's a good idea to know, okay, well, what numbers is she actually talking about? I watch a variety of YouTubers, and a lot of them have such nice houses. And I realize, part of it's the YouTube income, and more than likely they have a partner helping them out. But even so, it's like I'm watching them and I'm like, how do they afford that? How much money are they making? How do they budget? And I've always been like that. I've always wanted to know the why. I've always wanted to know the numbers. My degree's in math education. I love math. It's just so fun to me, and budgeting is fun. So anyways, I want to know, is what exactly are you guys making to be able to afford that lifestyle? And I was like that even as a kid. So we grew up with very, very little. My mom received $400 a month on a welfare check. It was just her as a single mom. There were three of us kids. I don't remember how much she got in food stamps. I remember we were on Section 8, so the rent was about $100 a month, and even that was a struggle. And I remember a teacher one time telling me I needed to buy a folder, and it was the middle of the school year, so they weren't on sale. They were like 25 cents. We did not have 25 cents. And it's like, I remember going to Aldi's, like looking for carts that hadn't been put away so I could get the money I needed to buy a folder. And I always wondered, like, how come we don't have money, but other people do? How come I live in this house, but my friends live in these big, nice houses? And so I would ask their parents, like, how can you afford this? I know, not a polite question to ask. Now, me personally, if a child came up and asked me that, I would be so honest with them, because that question tells me they have no one to guide them financially. But anyways, I would ask the parents, like, how can you afford this? Like, well, we have a job. So I grew up thinking, if you have a job, you get to have a nice house. Well, anyone who lives in 2026 knows that a job does not equal a nice house. It doesn't even always guarantee you're going to be able to afford a house. So why is it that some people live in some neighborhoods and others live in others? It's just not a matter of who has a job and who doesn't. Even now at my job, we all make the same amount of money. Everybody who is at, the bottom of the level, we all make the same amount. So even there, it's like, I've had managers ask me, and I've had coworkers ask me, how can I live the lifestyle I do? Because, I just lost power for a split second. It's storming outside, and there goes the thunder. Off topic. Hold on a second. I kid you not, our tornado sirens are going off right now, and I will insert a clip of it right here. I took a screenshot on my phone just in case nobody believes me, but yeah. So anyways, I'm going to record what I can until we have to go take shelter. And yes, I know you're supposed to take shelter as soon as you hear the sirens going off, but until I hear the sound of a roaring train, I'm not going to stress about it too much. Our sirens go off a lot. I'm glad they're cautious about it, but to sit in a bathroom for an hour during the entire duration, I'm just going to take my chances. So back to what I was saying. I had a coworker ask me I know what started the conversation. I was working in a department and I didn't want to be there, so I was just doing the bare minimum to get my paycheck for the day. Yeah, I hate to admit that, but this company that's a different topic. So anyways, it was one of those days where I'm just here for the paycheck so I can go home and invest it. And she was like, how are you able to do that? And by that, she meant have extra money left over to actually invest. I was like, you make about $60,000 a year. Your husband works here. He's making $60,000 a year. So together, the two of you are making $120,000 a year. Where is it going? I didn't expect her to answer this question, but I just wanted her to think about it. It's like, you guys put all these hours into this job. You're making six figures working at a warehouse with no college degree, and you have nothing to show for it. I was like, does your bank account reflect the amount of money you made? And she's just, she's thinking. I was like, I live a frugal life. I'm very careful with what I spend my money on because I don't want to work my life away. And by keeping my spending within my means, I don't have to chase the next promotion. I don't have to chase the overtime. I don't have that stress that comes from feeling like what I have is not enough. So where am I going with this? And honestly, I'm kind of wondering the same thing too, which is why you keep hearing the voice changes in here, because I have to keep stopping it. I don't know how people can do those voiceovers in one continuous thing, or maybe they just have better editing where they can make the voices match. But anyways, where I'm going with this is I'm not going to do a frugal living channel, because what's frugal to one person is not frugal to another. And I don't want to do a strictly finance channel either. It's like, I just want to live my life and show people what's possible on an income of $60,000 a year. I've never made this much money in my life, and I know it's not a lot. And every time I say that number, it just feels like, oh my goodness, like, do I really make that? And again, like I said, I don't say that to brag. It's just, for me, that's a lot coming from a family where we made $4,800 a year for 4 people. Now, there could be people out there who are making $250,000 a year, and they would scoff at the fact that I feel so joyful at what I do make. So that's why I don't want to say, oh, this is a good deal, this isn't. You're going to have to decide for yourself with what your income is, with what your financial goals are. So I didn't want to do a finance channel where I'm like, oh guys, you need to cut this out of your budget. You need to do this to your budget. That's a personal decision. I don't know, neighborhoods you live in. For example, everyone always says, cut your gym membership and go out on a walk. Well, if you live in a neighborhood where there are shootings, no, that gym membership is definitely a way better option. So I don't want to do that. I saw a YouTube video where the person said, luxury is in the eye of the beholder, and I am thinking truer words have never been spoken. I walk into my bedroom, and I did a video of when I decorated the bedroom wall, so you know what my bedroom looks like. Is it Instagram worthy? No. Is it Pinterest worthy? No. But I love it. And when I walk into this room, I just feel like the richest person ever. And it's like, for me, this is true luxury. The fact that I have a car that runs and is reliable, and you guys know it's old, for me, that feels like a luxury. I don't take the things in my life for granted. So when you guys see me so excited with something I bought at Dollar Tree, or so grateful for my 2009 Camry, or just feeling like my one-bedroom apartment is the biggest mansion in the world, that's why. I'm just really grateful for everything, and I don't take this stuff for granted. It could always be worse. When you watch these videos, I hope you see a little bit of yourselves in us. Maybe you see something that is possible for you to attain, or maybe you were where we are and you've worked your way out of it, and you look back and you're grateful for the progress you've made in life. Either way, I would be excited. I'm also willing to answer whatever questions you guys have. There's very little that I wouldn't answer. And mostly if it involves somebody else, like I can't put other people's business out there, but anything that you want to know about me, or if I mention something in a video and you're just like, wait, she didn't finish elaborating on that, because I know I have a tendency to do that, don't be shy to ask. I will definitely answer to the best of my ability. So if I were to sum everything up, I guess it would be to say that even having an equal income does not mean you'll have an equal lifestyle. I see that every day at my job. We all make the same amount of money. Some of us are able to live without worrying about, our car breaking down, and others are living in hotels. Others are living 3 families to a house, but we all make the same income. So I realize a lot of it just comes down to lifestyle choices. And like I said, I'm not going to tell people how to live their life. I just want to show one possible way of living to where $60,000 is enough. So with that, I think I'm just going to let the rest of this video play with the music in the background. I know my videos are long. I'm not doing that to build up watch hours. I just tried to produce stuff that I would like to see. So me personally, I don't like shorts, because I see them and it's like, I want to know more. I want to see more. I want an explanation. I know when I go on vacation, one thing I like to do is I like to research the city, the possible activities, and I want to watch YouTube videos on the activities. So, for example, Wonderworks is one of the things that I want to do when I go to Myrtle Beach. But so far, I've only been able to find shorts on it, or if it's a video, it's like a 5-minute video. And it's like, I want to know more. I want to know, how much does it cost to get in? What do they serve at the cafe? How much does the food cost at the cafe? Is there anything tricky where I may get confused when I go? So when I do my videos, that's what I try to show. And they do end up long, and I apologize. I know people, I try not to waste your time. So at the very beginning, I'll let you know if there's anything worth sticking around for. Most of my videos, though, are basically just home movies that I am posting on YouTube, and which is crazy to think about, because I am so shy and I'm such an introvert and I'm such a private person, but yet I do this because I think it could help somebody feel more comfortable with their life and maybe realize they're not as bad off as they thought.